if a husband does not do right by his wife, his prayers are going to be hindered. And so whenever you talk to your wife a certain way, husbands, if you are withholding from her, right, in any capacity, the enemy sees that. And once again, so the next time you pray, the enemy goes on over to God and says, God, you remember when Eric did not do right by his wife? She needed something really important and he denied her. So now I need you to hinder his prayer. Don't listen to his prayer, right? Because the enemy knows the word of God and he utilizes it in such a way to bring destruction, chaos, and all sorts of evil things to you. I can just imagine God sitting on his throne saying, who will it be? Who will actually take my word at face value and apply it? And you know, it's so funny. It's not funny, but it is funny, right? It's almost like the enemy is getting a 2-for-1 special, right? Because he knows the scriptures and you don't. So let's say that you are that husband that has not done right by your wife. And because of your ignorance of the scriptures, you're still praying to God, right? You're still praying to God. And now, because your prayers are hindered, because you didn't do right by your wife in your ignorance, you feel like God isn't answering your prayers. Well, duh, he's not, right? Because you've not followed his word, right? You don't know his word, right? So yes, your prayers are hindered, but they are your fault. And now the enemy is working overtime, making you think that God doesn't answer prayers and God's not listening, God's not faithful. Yes, he is faithful. You just don't know the word of God. And of course, Satan and all of his demons are going, bravo, encore. How else can we disrupt this marriage? How else can we make it seem like God is unfaithful, but we know that he really doesn't read his word? How can we cause more chaos and destruction, right? That is what the enemy is thinking.